Hello everybody. Okay. This is a read on Lisa Prescott. I believe she is missing also from Arkansas. I don't know too much about this person, but I know that she was part of the poll and I've got overwhelming responses to do this read regarding what could have happened to her. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Before I get into it, I ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, set it to all so you are made aware of all my content that is being put up. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like button. The more likes that I get on videos puts me up higher in the search list for the video, okay? And I also ask that you guys share this out on all your social media, okay? So, a good shuffle. Okay, I asked my ancestors to connect with Lisa Prescott, her guardian angels. I ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel to please come to assist. Connect with my ancestors so we can find the situation regarding Lisa Prescott. The ancestors for the situation regarding Lisa Prescott. Okay, so here is the situation. Okay, so this is the main part of the situation. This is what we got to look into deeper. And this is in the secret position. So things that have not come to light yet or that we don't know yet that are being kind of kept secret. Okay, so in the main position of the situation, we have something about a child. Okay, now this doesn't necessarily have to mean like a little child, like 4 or 5 years old, but somebody to Lisa who would have been maybe a child, or somebody who has childlike tendencies. Okay, in the situation, in the part of the situation we got to look into deeper, we got something about the past. So she's talking about something in the past that happened. Now the past is anything prior to, leading up to her disappearance. Okay, and in the secret position I got trapped. Okay, so this could mean that they are trapped somewhere, that they were trapped somewhere. This could be somewhere like down deep in a hole. You see how it says dead end here? You know, but we're going to go in for clarification on these cards, and you know they're all going to make sense come the end. Okay, so we're going to go in for the messages regarding Lisa Prescott. Ask the ancestors to reveal the messages regarding Lisa Prescott. I ask that you work with Lisa's guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, to help us bring the messages forward that we need regarding Lisa Prescott. Ask my ancestors to please reveal the messages regarding Lisa Prescott. Ask the ancestors to reveal the messages regarding Lisa Prescott. Okay, so these are cards that flew out. You guys know, I'm going to do another little shuffle after those flying out. You guys know that the cards, to me, other readers think differently, but to me, when cards fly out of my deck, I believe that those are messages directly from Lisa Prescott that she wants us to know that she doesn't think are going to come out in the reading. Okay, the ancestors for the messages regarding Lisa Prescott. Excellent. Thank you. Ooh, okay. So right away, I bring these down so you guys can see them all. Right away in the head, we got that she was murdered, okay? Speaks volumes. That's at the head. Don't forget, this is the main part of the situation. This is what we got to look into deeper. And this is what's in the secret position. So things that we don't know yet or have not been brought to light yet, okay? And in the head, I see she's been murdered, okay? With that, in the main part of the situation, I'm getting this child, okay? Don't forget, this connects. So what I'm seeing right now without any cards confirming this, okay, or clarification cards, as I call them, I am seeing that there's something, this murder of Lisa has something to do with a child. So I don't know if she was killed because of her child, or this is a childlike figure, which means somebody who would be like a child to her. Or a childlike person. So this could even be an adult, but this adult acts like a childlike person. Or this is somebody that she's seen as a child. We're going to go in for clarification. Okay, I also got that there's knowledge of this. Okay, so people know what happened. I don't know if it can be proven, but people seem to know what happened regarding, it's to do with this child. Okay, so somebody that she, either her child, which would be really sad to kill your own parent, but I'm seeing that to her, she was murdered. And to her, this is like a child, her child, like a child to her, or it could be an adult attached to her that is very childlike, okay? And I see that this was done for assets, okay? This had to do with some kind of assets. And it has to do with this child. But she was murdered for her assets, and people have knowledge of it, okay? So we're going to go over here, and we're going to go in for clarification on all these cards, you guys. So this, I don't see it changing. It's just that strong with me, but we're going to get clarification on it, okay? Now on this side, this is also connected, okay? And this is in the secret position. So I'm seeing that she felt trapped, okay? So I don't know if they were holding her against her will, or they trapped her somewhere. This lady, Lisa Prescott, I feel like she was trapped somewhere. Or they took her somewhere where she was trapped. Okay? And there's a snake involved, okay? And I think the snake is whoever this child is, or somebody associated with this child. There's a snake involved, okay? A snake is a snake is a snake. A snake is going to go behind your back and do things that aren't morally, ethically right, okay? Now, also, with that being said, in this murder, she was chosen. This was not a random murder. This was not, she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. She was chosen, specifically chosen. And I believe it's over assets. And it has to do with this child. And this child is either the snake or we're going to go in for clarification, because I feel there's like a childlike figure and there's also a snake. Okay, and in the end, I've got a drinking problem. Okay, so a drinking problem to me can mean either somebody has a drinking problem, a drug problem, or does things to excess. Okay, and this is, she's talking about in the past. So before she was murdered, she's talking about this person. Okay, because this is the ending. Or this could also mean, like I said, we're going to get into clarification cards, This could also mean that since the murder, these people have come or been made aware of having drinking problems, drug problems, or doing things to excess. But I think this was excessive in total of what was done to her, okay? So we're going to go in for clarification cards on the situation, which are these 3 bottom cards, okay? See ancestors for clarification into the situation regarding Lisa Prescott. See ancestors for clarification into the situation regarding Lisa Prescott. There's another card that flew out. I will put that with that. Okay. 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 So, this is a situation. This is a clarification cards on the situation. Okay, so right away, I see this child, this childlike person that was attached or somehow had an attachment to Lisa. Okay, and something about roads with this child. So I don't know if this person came from somewhere or this person took her somewhere. This is right now without the clarification cards up here, so I'm going to say this, but right now I'm seeing, I think, whoever this childlike figure is took her somewhere, took Lisa somewhere. Because I see traveling, so with this child, so I believe, and because it's in the main part of the situation, to me right now it's looking like whoever this is that murdered Lisa took her somewhere. Took her. See, trapped. You know, like, it's going to make sense. Okay, so in the past, I see that she was happy. Okay? So leading up to this, this is telling me that there was no, like, major problems that she was very unhappy about, like, in life itself. Like, this tells me that there was no, like, this was not a suicide. Okay? This was not a suicide because in the past, she was happy with her life. So this is showing me that this has nothing to do with her. Okay, so she wasn't suicidal. She wasn't just wanting to get away. She was happy and content where she was. Okay, so if anybody is thinking that she's run off and killed herself or something like that, that didn't happen. And this is in my opinion, and this is what my cards are telling me. That didn't happen because she's telling me that in the past she was happy. So this tells me that it's not this with her. This has to do with whoever murdered her. Because she had been happy. She was happy and content where she was. Okay, so it's not like she was trying to get out of a situation or run away from a relationship or suicide. It's nothing like that because she was telling me in the past she had been happy. Okay, you see with the trapped and we get the crow. Okay, the crow comes to tell us about revenge and evil people. Okay, so this is telling me that with this trapped, with this person here that had her trapped, came for revenge for something. This was out of revenge. Yep. I feel that this person is evil, but I feel that this was revenge for something. This was revenge. Okay? Okay, so we're going to go in for clarification on the messages. Ancestors, for clarification into the messages, if you could connect with Lisa Prescott, her guardian angels, Archangel Michael and Gabriel, to bring us clarification into the messages regarding Lisa Prescott. One more. Thank you. Whoa. Let me just, oh, sorry guys, I just need to take a sip here. My throat is still very sore. Okay. So in the head, we've got the murdered and the missing. Okay, so I feel that she has been murdered, but she's still not been found. Okay, that she's still missing. Okay, and don't forget, this is in the main part of the situation. Okay, so she's telling us what happened and why here. Okay, this all does help too, because this is in the secret position, but this is the main part of the situation that gives us the insight of what happened and why. Okay, so we got people. So with this knowledge, I'm thinking that maybe her family has some knowledge of who they think did this. But it also tells me that there's more than one, okay? There's more than one person that knows what happened, knows exactly what happened. And I think it has to do with this childlike person and this snake. So I'm thinking now that these are two people. It's not just one. There's two involved with this. Okay, and I get the moon, okay? The moon is bad energy, danger, okay? Deception, false friends. Okay, so being that the murder and the moon are together like this, and I believe that she's still, I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing, like I said, I'm only human, but from what I'm seeing is she's still missing, that she hasn't been found, but she has been murdered, and it's with the moon, okay, that tells me that there was a lot of bad energy, deception. And the deception, I think, had to do with assets, okay, with this child. I'm praying to God that this is not her child, but I'm seeing it's like a childlike person to her, that maybe somebody that she took as her own, or somebody that is childlike in their behavior. Seeing with this and with the missing, I get that she was taken somewhere else and she is trapped. She's trapped where she is, okay? So that means, I'll get to that and what that means to me, okay? So the assets had come out, so right away we knew that the murder happened because of assets, and it has to do with this child, okay? And that other people have knowledge of it. And I got something with these assets that Lisa wasn't complying with what this person wanted regarding assets, okay? Now this could be money, cars, homes. Yeah, she's saying that she didn't comply with this person regarding assets. I don't know. I really should read in a little bit on these cases, but this is what she's telling me. Okay, and that the person was not only dangerous, but was very deceptive. And it has to do with these assets and this child. Okay, and this childlike person took her somewhere. Because I'm seeing she's still missing. So I could be wrong. So what this could mean, if she has been found, it could be that this is the person who took her where they found her, but I'm getting that she's still missing, or something is still missing, maybe the assets, but something is still missing, but I'm getting that it's her, because I'm getting the danger and the moon, the deception, okay? So we're going to look into this, okay? Because I want to stay on close to this with this trapped. Okay, and see the crow. The crow and the moon are both evil cards that tell about darkness and deception and dirty deeds and just overall danger. But with this trap card, okay, with this, okay, when I got the missing, I feel she was either thrown into something and covered, or buried somewhere with something on top that she's not going to be found. Or it's going to be very hard to find her. And see this? I'm seeing dead end with the trapped. So I think she's going to be very hard to find if she ever is found. And I believe when she's found, it's going to be a total fluke. Like something's going to be dug up to be built on or something like that. That's the only way that she's going to be found. Because what I'm getting from her is that the searches have reached a dead end. So I don't think she's been found. And the crow comes to warn us about these two people. Okay? Comes to warn us about revenge of evil people. So this was revenge. This was revenge. Okay? And with the snake, okay, I get the suicide card. The suicide card does not have to mean a physical suicide. This tells me about somebody's mental health. So whoever this snake is not right in the head. Okay? And I think that they have known mental health issues. And see the ice, okay? This tells me that she was chosen. These people, these two people chose her. This was not random. She was chosen, and she was chosen because of non-complying, something non-compliance with this asset thing. Okay, so they chose her for this. She was chosen point blank. This was not random. And see, I see the ice cubes and they're melting. That tells me about this dissipating over time. So I don't think that this was a spur of the moment thing. The ice in this case, the ice means many things and tells me many things depending on where it is, okay? The ice tells me that this happened over some time. Like this wasn't just one day these people woke up and said, I'm going to do this. This was premeditated. This was done because of the non-complying regarding these assets. Okay? And this is telling me that these people either had or have some kind of either drinking drug problem or are known to do things in excess, like excessively. Like somebody accidentally spills their drink on you and you turn around, take out a gun and shoot them. That's doing things to excess, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. So it's either somebody that drinks to excess, does drugs to excess, or does things to excess. But I see them celebrating this, okay? They're like, they got some serious issues going on upstairs because they're celebrating her murder. They're celebrating her murder. And that's sad. Like this is just, I'm getting a headache. I feel my head. So I don't know if she was initially just whacked over the head. But this headache is like unbelievable. But yes, I feel that she's still missing and I feel that it's going to be hard to find her. I think it's going to be a while before she's found. And these evil people made sure of it. But like I said, with what I see, before we look at the cards that she popped out of the deck during the shuffles, I see that she was happy-go-lucky type person. You know, that this is what she's showing me. Like before this came, she was happy. She was content where she was. And I'm almost being told like she had so many struggles, but in spite of these struggles, she still tried to live a happy life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But I'm getting that these two people are celebrating. And I think they're celebrating not only her passing, but they're celebrating that they got away with it. Okay, because I think this is from a while back. I am going to go online and research it a bit while the video is uploading to get all of the information for the description. So I will put any information that I find regarding this in the description below once this video starts uploading, okay? But right now I see them celebrating, these two people, and one's a real snake and the other one is like a child. It hurts me to say that if this is her child that did this to her, it's like horrible beyond belief. But I feel like this is a childlike person or somebody that she thought of like her child. And this person, I don't know if this person was involved in this part of it, but this is with this person. But that person could have also been involved with taking her from where she was. Okay? But this person definitely had a hand because it connects here in her murder also. Okay? So let's go into the cards that popped out. She's saying thank you. Okay? So I think that this thank you is meant for all the people that are still continuing to keep her name alive and to keep her name out there so that she can be found. She's saying thank you. Thank you for trying. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Okay, I'm talking about some kind of neglect. Okay, so she's telling me that within this there was a lot of neglect. Okay. And I think it's to do with this child and protecting her. She went against what she should have been doing for Lisa. Okay, and I'm getting the reunite card. So this is telling me that she's reunited with somebody. Okay. So in heaven, she has reunited with somebody. And it tells me it's somebody that she knows and was very close to. Because a reunite, you don't reunite with somebody you don't know, right? But she's telling us that she's been reunited with her loved ones in heaven. Okay, so that's my read. I am going to go online and find out more information about this, and I will put that in the description below, and it's probably going to give me a little bit more understanding. You guys that know this case probably understand this totally, but I do not at this point, especially with this childlike person. This childlike person was, somebody else helped her do this, okay? And it was regarding assets. And with Lisa not complying with what they wanted, I guess, from these assets, or wanted of these assets, or part of these assets, whatever they are. Okay? So that's my read, you guys. Like I said before, please hit the subscribe button. It keeps me being able to do these for you. I also want to let you know that somebody made a very generous donation. I don't know if that person wants her name mentioned, but I will let you know that there is somebody that made a nice donation for this read too. Okay? So, with that being said, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell, and please like this if you like this reading. Please share this out on your social media so we get the word out, okay? And it also helps me being able to do more public free reads like this on missing people for you guys, okay? Also, I did look into the bonfire site again today where my merchandise is, and it's still being worked on. So I'm hoping today, tomorrow, that will be resolved. Okay? So thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And please take care of yourselves and be safe. Bye-bye for now.